Mr. Orban comes from a very humble background. He comes from the countryside. He comes from a family which was not interested in politics. He was interested in football, and his major hero was the soccer player. It was not a politician. But what is interesting with the passing of time, I do believe he internalized his own conservatism. And there is a lot of type of a 19th century type of Hungarian conservatism. As you know, after the World War I, Hungary was one of the big losers of kind of reshaping of European politics. Hungary lost a lot of land, and a lot of Hungarians ended up living outside of Hungary. So his major appeal always was 20th century was so bad for Hungary that we cannot be the loser also in the 21st century. From this point of view, he's closer to President Putin than to President Trump. Because honestly speaking, President Trump is not particularly rooted in the American history. I don't believe that he's particularly interested in any of his predecessors. While for Viktor Orbán, he is very much about Hungary, Hungarian history. He goes back and back to this a great time of Hungary. So he's very much a classical European nationalist, very different than kind of this much more postmodern story is. And also what is interesting about him, it is talking about opportunism. If you listen to him, and if you see, for example, this very strong anti-migration, for example, rhetoric, that make him a major European figure during the 2015 crisis, you're going to imagine that almost no foreigners can be found in Hungary. But if you're going to see which was the European Union member state that gave most work permits for people to come to work, in 2018, it was Hungary.